Hi friends, how are you? Do you like to learn about rainbow, dispersion of light, colors of light? So welcome aboard. I'm teacher Manal. I will teach you this lesson, grade 7. Our lesson 12.5, the spectrum of white light. Our outcomes, first one, explaining splitting light, drawing dispersion, discussing the condition that form a rainbow. We are on page 156 and 157. Please highlight the previous lesson, how light bends, in page 154 and 155. As you can see here, transparent material. What do we mean by transparent material? And everything important also about refraction. What do we mean by refraction? It is the change of direction of a light ray when it enters or leaves a transparent material. Okay, that's the refraction. Or the definition in page 185 is also good. So look at it. And we have the explanation for this graph. We have the normal line and the point of incident. This is the incident ray. This is incident ray. This is the refracted ray going towards our eye. Angle of incident, it's between the incident ray and the normal line. Refracted angle, this is a new thing, so please write it here. Refracted angle, the angle between refracted ray and normal line. We took that previously. And here you have to remember that we can see the coin much closer when we put water. Here in this case, he can't see the coin from that side. But when he put water inside the water bottle or inside the beaker, he can see now the coin, and it's like it appears like closer to the surface than this. Now rainbow, how rainbow is formed. As you can see, the rainbow is like colors in the sky. They look like hanging in the air actually. So what about it? We have 3 questions. What are the conditions to form rainbow? Where's the sun? Where to stand to see the rainbow? As you can see here in the figure, we have sun, and this is the person who's looking at the rainbow. So we have rains, and the sun shines at the same time. So this is a condition. There is rain and there is sun shining in at the same time. Or it could be like not rain, like moisture air. Yes, it could be. In the morning or in the evening. And like he should stand with his back to the sun. His back should be to the sun. And he will see the rainbow in the front. What's happening here exactly? The white light coming from the sun is like analyzed to make this rainbow. So what can analyze it, or what is happening here? Something called dispersion, using the water droplets. The small water droplets in the sky can do that. Let's see more details. Splitting light. What is happening here? As you can see, we have a prism. The prism is a transparent glass block. We have a white light, like the sunlight. We can say that it is a white light. It enters the prism. This is the incident ray. That's the boundary. And what is happening here? We have refraction, because the light will enter from air to glass. So 2 different transparent material will refract the light. And what is happening after refraction? This is dispersion. We call that dispersion because the light will be analyzed into its components or into its colors. Like the white light will be analyzed into 7 colors. What is happening on this surface? This is the second boundary. And again, there is a refraction because the light will go out from the prism, from the glass, to air. So again, there is a refraction. And the colors will be like further away from each other. These colors together, we call them spectrum. We call these colors together a spectrum. As you can notice, the red light refracted least because it like did not go or did not have a bigger or greater angle like this color. So we say that the red light refracted least. Which one refracted most? Refracted most means it bends most, or bends more than the others. Bend more than the other colors. So it is blue, or we can say, like, if we look carefully, it is violet. So violet reflected most, or you can say blue light refracted most. This is light dispersion by a prism. It is a very important phenomenon, and the same is happening in the water drop to form the rainbow. So we have two important definitions we have to memorize. The first one is dispersion, the second is spectrum. What do we mean by dispersion? Dispersion, the spreading out, okay, of different colors of white light to form a spectrum. The spreading out, it is important to be in the definition, spreading out of the different colors of white light to form a spectrum. And spectrum means is the different colors which make up white light spread out in order. So the different colors which make up white light spread out in order. That's the spectrum. We have to memorize these two definitions. These are very important. What are the colors of the spectrum? In order, they are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. That's the red one. Not like the rainbow you saw in the cartoons. No, it's supposed to be like the upper color, or the highest color here is the red color, and the violet at the end. So again, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo is the dark blue. Indigo is the dark blue color, and violet is the last one. Now, to remember the colors in the spectrum, some people write this name. It looks like a name, Roy G. Biv. Why? It makes you to remember the colors easier with order. Roy G. Biv. So Roy, R, red, O, orange, Y, yellow, G, green, B, yes, I, and then V, violet. So green, blue, indigo, violet. In that way you can remember easily the order of the lights or the colors in the spectrum. Why dispersion happens? That's a very important question. Why dispersion happens? Because of of refraction, and some colors bend more than others. So why dispersion happens? That's the last paragraph in the lesson actually. Because of refraction, and some colors bend more than others. So is there like a refraction happening in the prism? Yes. In the water droplet, also in the rainbow, there is refraction, and some colors bends more than others because of dispersion. So which colors can bend more than others? Let's see. Which color bends the least? You can see here the white light. That's the white light. And we have a dispersion or refracted light in the prism. Two refractions. This is the first, and this is the second. And in the prism and outside the prism, or the final result, as you can see, you will see the spectrum of light. So which color bends least? It is red. Exactly, it is red. But now the second question. Can you guess by yourself which color bends the most? Bends the most. It is violet. Yes, it is violet. So you have to remember and memorize these two colors very carefully. Now please highlight this lesson 12.5 in page 156. If you noticed, we already answered these three questions and the fourth question also. We already answered them during the lesson. So please solve them orally and tell me if you have any problem. Now your homework is page in workbook page 116 and 117. So go to workbook, solve it, then send it to me. Good luck. Have a nice day.